Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first episode of Bush Diaries. Me, Andrew, and my sidekick here, T2. I've just dropped my daughter off at school and on my way to Shlui, and thought this might be a good time to give a bit of a backstory and where I come from, what I've done, and where we're going. Yeah, basically what the Bush Diaries is for is to keep people informed of exactly what we're up to and where we're going with the aerial surveillance and anti-poaching and activities that we have in Shishlui, and how we're building on that and trying to become sort of more interactive with people. I'm not very good on the old computer and social media and all of that, so hoping that this way we can keep guys informed and showcase what we have on offer. Just to go back, who I am, I grew up in a town called Pietermaritzburg. I wasn't the best student. The school kind of interfered with my riding of bicycles. I was a couple times South African champion. Got my Springbok colours in '93, Project colours from '95. Then out of school, I got a job as a fireman, and I was a fireman for 4.5 years. It was a good job, and I think that semi-military organisation did me good. Who would have known how it would have turned out otherwise? Then I had a couple extreme sports shops, and then opened a shop in Gateway and was bankrupt. Ended up in England doing plumbing. Stayed there for some time. When I got back, I had a plumbing business and got into the more construction side. And 2010 was a bit difficult, and I wasn't very happy. And my wife at the time suggested that I go see a psychologist, which I did. And during the first or second session, he said to me, "What is it that you want to do?" And I thought about it, and I was like, "I really want to fly helicopters." And his answer was simple: "Is well, why aren't you?" And that got me thinking. So I got home later that day and told my wife that I'm packing the business in. I'm going to become a helicopter pilot, and we need to streamline our lifestyle. And that's what I did. I went through my PPL and everything, and I went to the States, and I was building hours there and doing my commercial license. And it was going right. I was living in a camper van, airfield to airfield, and I got the old Dear John letter while I was there. So I came back, and it was a series of bad choices followed by worse ones for a while. But I always had the end goal of what I wanted to do, and that was fly helicopters. So back in 2012, there was no aerial support in Shishlui, and the poaching was at its all-time worst. So we looked at various different things on how to get a helicopter there, and it just wasn't sustainable. So one was the idea of One Life Limit, which is a non-profit organisation, and it's membership-based. So people pay every month. And then when we have X amount of members, we have X amount of money coming in, and we know we can fly X amount of hours. It's a pretty simple concept, but for that money that the member pays, they need to get something out of it. So that's what we've been working on for the past few years, is to create something that's attractive for you, the potential member, to come out and experience the bush and take part in the activities, which are game drives and boat cruises and quad tours, and going for a flip in helicopter. We need the people to be excited and enjoy the whole experience. So that's where we're at now, and it's time to put it out to the masses and hopefully get you guys on board and enjoy the ride and get up there and make a difference. So join me in Bush Diaries. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see where the day takes us. Yeah, so I've been early start this morning. Left at 5. And now just following up on a few things that the guys were tasked to do while I was in Hillcrest. We've got Shirley, the marketing lady, and the accountant a little bit later, so just cruising around the farm, making sure the guys are all busy and we're making progress on what needs to be done. Yeah, we're busy kind of reinstating an old dam, because I've got a conference centre down the bottom that's got a moat that goes the whole way around it, and unfortunately it's pretty dry, and we had a bit of an altercation with the neighbour. We used to have a pump house down there that used to pump water up from the Mzn, but they're refusing to give me the water rights, which is, made things a little bit difficult. So, and obviously lawyers and all of that stuff just takes time and money. So just thinking of different ways of how to tackle the situation. So the main places there, where the restaurant and the bar and that is, and I can catch quite a bit of water. So I've got the 3 massive 5,000 litre JoJo tanks, so we can get a little bit of that water in, and then I'm going to pipe it down to where this old dam used to be. It had been filled in, so it's going to take a little bit of work, but as you can see, the guys are busy clearing and sorting it out. We'll patch it up and fill the water here, and then when this is full, then we can take it down to the oasis and get that moat nice and filled up and looking pretty again. So, and then obviously we can use the municipal water as well. It's going to be a little bit of a costly affair, but it's better than nothing, and we just got to try and make a plan where we can. So that's it. Old T2 is happy to be back on the farm, and as you can see, the wildebeest are already eyeing him out. They want to come over and say hello to him. Yeah, so 4 hours later, meeting with these 2 ladies from Durban that are looking at doing some marketing and stuff. They came up. They were supposed to stay over, but somewhere along the line they missed the memo. They've got back. So the stuff I had planned for this afternoon is freed up a little bit. So I'm just going to take the old Kalahari Ferrari. Also not a bad day. Got a lot done, and now it's time for the best part of it. The bar's starting to fill up. We've got the locals pulling in. They'll start making some noise, but we've just missed it. But yeah, R&R. That's what it's time for. A little R&R. The Tipitinto and Sparletta raspberry. It's going to go down a treat. The sun's coming down now. The phone is ringing. So let me take that and yeah. Nice and cozy here still. Been a long time since I've slept here at Nguni Lodge. It's normally pretty booked up So yeah, not a bad view to get the morning started. One of my little pleasures is on the way back from Shishlui is to stop at the Wings Club and have a beer. It's awesome out here. Get to see the birds coming in and out. Leonardo da Vinci once said, once you've tasted flight, you will forever walk on earth with your eyes turned skyward. And that's definitely the case when it comes to me. Yeah. Nice day, a little bit windy, and we'll head home after this. Home sweet home. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive, but it all went well. Traffic wasn't too bad. Honey, I'm home.
Hello.
This is Christina. This is the love of my life and my number one supporter. There's kids somewhere. I don't know where they are. So yeah, the next week's going to be a busy week. We're off to the Shishlui, then Hoedspruit, the Kruger, to Nelspruit, Shishlui, and then back home. So stay tuned. We'll see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and become a member. And we'll see you next week. The first person that does all of those things correctly, I'll give a free weekend away at Amaretto to the value of 5,000 Rand. So do all of those things: the like, subscribe, the become a member, and you'll get a free weekend.